And good morning, good morning, good morning. So welcome and thanks for joining me here on Facebook and YouTube for Racine Family Mornings. This is our 15 minutes of stuff you need to know in Racine, or stuff that can help you in Racine in regards to home ownership. My name is Kimberly Mann. I primarily work with families here in the Racine and Kenosha area, but I focus my stuff on Racine because it's what I know and love the best. I actually think Racine is an amazing city. I didn't grow up here, and maybe that's why I see it from a different perspective. I think it's crazy when people from other areas of Wisconsin that are just like the Racine area act like it's not, but I think it's a wonderful place to be. So I am here to help families understand, know about homeownership and tips and tricks and all sorts of things. But today is Thursday. Today is Deal of the Week. So if you do find any value in this content, I would appreciate it. Let's see if I can remember which one it is, the button for Facebook. Let's see. Which button is it for Facebook? Oh, there it is. All right. If you are on Facebook, leave me a comment, share this, and do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. I can actually see the comments while I am live, both for Facebook and for YouTube. Russ did something amazing for me yesterday. He actually put up a screen for me up here on this wall. It was actually on a screen was behind me. Couldn't use it for anything there. And it's in our studio is also our guest bedroom. My studio is also our guest bedroom and double function. So we always had the TV behind me, and instead he moved it over here so I can use it as a second monitor for these broadcasts. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, click like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of this any morning. Every day at 8:45, I am coming live till 9 o'clock, 15 minutes or less. So if I am going longer than 15 minutes, boom, boom. If it's after 9 o'clock, I'm out of here. But today is Deal of the Week. So I want to let you know what Deal of the Week actually means. Deal of the Week, let's explain Deal of the Week. Deal of the Week is a home that I think people are overlooking, and they shouldn't, because I see a lot of really good things about it. Now, let me explain what I am allowed and not allowed to do in this whole situation, because the National Association of Realtors has some rules of things that I can't do. So first of all, I cannot give you the address on Facebook. That is not allowed. If you want more details, you can, however, text me 262-676-2383 and text the word DOW, or you can just put Deal of the Week in that text. Text me DOW or Deal of the Week to 262-676-2383, and I am then allowed to, if you request more details, I'm allowed to then send you all the address and everything else. It's kind of like if I'm sitting there talking to somebody about a really cool house that I was just in, I'm not allowed to give them all the details and spread it out for everybody. It's basically considered marketing, according to the National Association of Realtors. If I share a listing on Facebook or on YouTube or on any social media platform, that's not actually my listing. But here's the thing. My listings sell really fast. Most of the time, I try, if I have a listing that's still available for Deal of the Week, I will absolutely put it out there if it is a Deal of the Week. But that's very rare. My listings don't usually last a week, so I can't always use my listings to give you guys some other things. But there are some other great, amazing houses out there that I want to show you and I want to make you aware of. And so this week, so what I have to do a lot of the time is I can give you the details and I can paint a word picture for you. And what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to be looking at some of the details on my screen up here, and I will let you know some of the details. If you have any comments or any questions, put them in the chat and I will answer the question live. If you ask it in the chat, I can then give you the information. But if you haven't asked it in the chat, I can't give it. But let's start with this. My Deal of the Week this week, I can tell you that it is in Caledonia. I can tell you that I picked the Deal of the Week as well between right now, because the average sale price in southeastern Wisconsin is $337. I chose the bracket of 300 to 350 as far as which houses are available. So this house is between 3 and 350. I can tell you that it is $345,000 right now. Because I can't give you the address, I can also safely say I think it's overpriced. So I think it is a little bit over the price, which is why I think this might be a deal of the week for you. But it is a great home in Caledonia. It is, I can give you this, it is over 1,500 square feet. Over 1,500 square feet. I think the reason people, and it's been on the market for 20 plus days. It's been on the market for more than 20 days. So any house that's been on the market for more than 20 days and hasn't had a price reduction, which this one, I don't believe it's had a price reduction. You know what? That's a good question. Let me ask. Let me look really quick. I can actually look really quickly. It has. It had a $5,000 price reduction, but to be honest, at that price point, $5,000 doesn't do anything. If you're not getting showings, it needs to drop at least 10 to 15. Well, actually, it should drop right down to 300. But I can tell you that there is, let's see here. This is in Caledonia. So it's actually the taxing code of Caledonia. Now, why is that important? Because Caledonia has great taxes. In the Racine area, they have lower taxes. So you can get a bigger, better house in Caledonia and pay the same taxes that you would in Racine for a smaller house or a lesser value house. So I love the city of Racine. Don't get me wrong. But there are some advantages to buying in Caledonia. So it's had a $5,000 tax price reduction, which is great. I will tell you that it did have an offer on it that fell apart, which means that possibly the buyer was just kind of unreasonable. So because if something has an offer on it and it falls apart, it does not always mean there's something really big, bad, and ugly about the house. I will tell you there are issues with this house. So you will not be able to use FHA financing for this. I can tell you that just from looking at the photos, but anybody looking at the photos would be able to tell you that. You cannot use financing. You can use conventional financing, I'm sure. That I'm not doubting at all. But looking at these photos, first of all, if you like cooking, this has got one of the biggest galley kitchens I have seen in a long time. It does have all stainless steel appliances. It does have a dishwasher and a microwave over the stove, and it is a gas stove. So if you are a cook, and here's the thing, people who are not cooks may not recognize this, but I'm going to tell you, somebody who likes to cook, and I don't have this in my house. I'll tell you this, I'd love this house. That's the other criteria that for deal of the week, I would be like, yes, if I was in the market looking for a house in this price bracket, this would be a house I'd go look at. And this would be a house I would negotiate an offer on because it is that good. So what is it? Well, here's some things. It's got a gas stove. Yay for gas stoves. We love gas stoves. They're so much more efficient and you have much more control when you're cooking. But secondarily, it has countertop space on both sides of the stove. That is so cool. That is so awesome. And then the sink is actually much further down opposite it. So it's a galley kitchen. So envision in your head a galley kitchen. It's a galley kitchen. You got the stove on this side with two countertops on either side of the stove. And then on this side is the outside wall of the house and the sink. Big run. Let's see, there is a double cabinet, two double cabinets. And then the double cabinet that's under the sink. So there are two double cabinets under this, let me look again. Yeah, two full-size double cabinets before you even get to the sink. And that's all counter space, which is right behind where you're cooking. Plus, it has a pantry. Plus, it has three double uppers on one side. Let me get the other shot here. And two single uppers right by the stove. It has not floating shelves, but it has shelves, like 6 shelves also, and it has a little openable bracket thing above the microwave where the microwave is mounted to. And that one's actually staggered, kind of cool looking. The ceiling and the floor both are wood. So it looks like they took small wood and put it on the ceiling, and it's got beams. It's gorgeous. It's just so pretty. White cabinets. It does not look like it's granite countertop, and the listing does not say it's granite. So that's one reason why I think it might be a little overpriced. But the countertops look beautiful. They look awesome. If it does have granite countertop, then that would be a bonus. But I think I know this pattern from Home Depot for laminate countertop. So I think that's what it is. So like I said, if it's not, bonus. But you've got the sink, then you've got the dishwasher on the other side of the sink and more countertop space. So if you are a cook and you like to cook, this might be for you. It also has a full dining room. Also in the kitchen area, there is enough room in that kitchen area. If you want to put a little cafe table for like a breakfast nook, you could totally do that. It'd be a little tight, but it would not be bad. And it would encroach slightly. Yeah, I don't actually know what it would encroach on. Maybe the basement stairs? I'm trying to see here because I haven't been inside this house. Okay, so what I will tell you is the problem. One of the reasons this house hasn't sold is because there's far too much furniture in this house, which won't be staying. The furniture goes, but like the dining room has got 3 china cabinets in it and a big dining room table and 6 large dining room chairs. So you take that away, have a slimline, a much more basic dining room table with much more basic chairs. You have a huge dining room area because those china cabinets are taking up way too much space. There is also a sliding glass door in the dining room, which make this perfect, which is right off the kitchen. So it goes into the backyard, which is awesome because if you're having a barbecue in the summertime, going in and out of that sliding door right into the kitchen to get more supplies, perfect, perfect, perfect. Awesome setup on this house for that. Dining room's huge. You do have to like wood, and you do have to like the old like orange and brown bricks and stuff like that. Or if you don't like that, paint over it. Because the living room has a beautiful, just an absolutely massive fireplace in it that's absolutely gorgeous as far as like really kind of cool looking. And actually, no, I don't know. Yeah, so that is the basement stairs. So if you put in a dining room, a little breakfast nook there, you could do that right before the stairs. Yeah, totally. You could totally do that. The bedroom. Okay, so first of all, it is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. There is a very large master bedroom with big windows, and it actually looks like the master bedroom's on the front of the house. Oh, did I mention this is over 1,500 square feet on the main level? Yeah, for $345. I mean, awesome, awesome, awesome. So. But again, the reason this house isn't showing well in pictures is because there's too much furniture in these rooms. These rooms need to have like furniture like removed. There's a wardrobe, there's a closet. I mean, there's already a closet in this room, in the master bedroom. And yet it still also has a wardrobe and a big dresser and 2 bedside tables, of course. And then also 2 other like china cabinet type and buffet table type thing. Like looks like a coffee table and then a china cabinet type thing at the far end. So lots of furniture in these rooms. That's way. The other reason this one's not showing well is because one room looks like it's just got a bunch of storage in it. It's like things are just piled in this room. That stuff should be taken out. But this is what makes it great for you because you could grab a deal. There's so much more about this house. There is 1 bathroom on the main level, 1 bathroom in the basement. I've only got 2 minutes left here, and 30 seconds of that is my bumper out. So just want to let you know there is finished space in the basement, and it's not being advertised. It's older finished space, but it's finished space. So I'm telling you guys, if you want to know about this house, 262-676-2383 and send me something that says DOW or Deal of the Week, and I will communicate with you and make sure that you get all the details for this great house in Caledonia. That's all the time I have today. It is now, take a breath. It's 8:59. We're going to end at 9 o'clock. Have a great rest of your day, and let me know. Do you want to know more about this deal of the week? It's a pretty cool house. Love it. Let me know. Bye for now.